Hello everybody, my name is Hubert, and today I have a list of 15 Minecraft facts I want to show you. Minecraft is obviously a very interesting game, so here are some Minecraft facts that I'm gonna show you. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not, I'm sure you're gonna learn something new. First, when you look at this right here, you probably think, I can shoot through that, right? There's a hole. Do you think you can shoot through that? Well, let me grab a bow, and we'll check it right out. Alright, like this, see? It's literally floating in the air. That doesn't make any sense, right? And this applies for this hole. You can see it's literally floating. And even this door. See, it's literally floating in the air. Now the reasons for that are hitboxes. Well, they only work for mobs, but in fact, all of this is just a flat surface. There is no hole in the hitbox. It's all a solid. It's just a texture. Even when you look at this giant hole in this fence, then you can see you cannot shoot through it. It will just float in the air. Alright, next up, let's have fun with name tags. There are several interesting facts you can do with them. For example, if we take a Johnny name tag and give it to this dude right here, this indicator, it will literally start attacking everything around it. Any mob. Except ghasts, which is kind of weird. It's very funny to look at. Yeah, you can calm down now. By the way, crap, I broke it. First of all, so if we name a sheep Jeb _, it will start burning rainbow colors. And also, if you name a mob Dinnerbone, it will literally turn upside down, as you can see right here. Now next up, bubble columns. Normally, you have to use ladders or something to go up or and down, but there is a faster way you can use. For example, if you have a water stream that has only full water source blocks and puts all sand down there, you'll be able to literally go right up. And if you do it with magma blocks, you will literally go all the way down. Also, watch out, it's gonna burn you in survival mode. Now, if you want to get discs, you can get 2 of them just by finding dungeons and stuff, or you can find several, but most of them are inaccessible normally, which is why you have to do a certain trick. You have to get a skeleton to kill a creeper, which I'm gonna show right now. If I change my game mode to survival mode, you can see it dropped a disc. Ouch. I can't pick it up because I put barrier blocks. We check it right now. We have this music disc. Cat. Very, very nice. Thank you, Mr. Dog. Now here's a fun fact about parrots. Obviously, we love them. They're adorable. But if we take a cookie right now and give it to a parrot, you can see it's gonna die. It's gonna get poisoned. It's gonna die from it, which is very sad. Rest in peace. Now next up, look at this. If you look at a sea lantern from far away, you might think, oh, it's just a static block with light. But no. In fact, there is a pulsing effect in the middle, which I think looks very nice. Next up, you have to look at this contraption, which has iron trapdoors and skulk sensor. Oh crap. Yeah, perhaps I should be careful with that. If we take a snowball and toss it on the surface, you will see this cool wave effect happen. You can see how this works. Very fun. Now let's look at here. Normally, in survival mode, if you're in a survival mode, skeletons can see you from a distance of 16 blocks. Ouch. But we go in creative mode and give ourselves a skeleton skull and put it right on and go back to survival mode. You can see we can actually get closer and the skeleton still doesn't see us. We can get 8 blocks close until the skeleton notices us and starts shooting. Ouch. Next up, let's look at this cauldron right here. When you look at it, if you think, oh, I can't fit under there, right? Well, if we take attribute, which is a very fun command, apply it to myself, and then pick scale, we can set base, set, and then let's do 0.1. We're now very tiny. And as you can see, we can literally fit under the cauldron. And also, there are several achievements. Wait, where is the gas? Wait, Wait a second. Alright, so now if we grab a spyglass, we can get 3 different achievements by looking at a ghast, a parrot, and an ender dragon. Let me show you. If we look at a ghast, we get the advancement, is it a balloon? If we look at a parrot, we get the advancement, is it a bird? And now if we do it with the ender dragon, we get advancement, is it a plane? Next up, when you look at the stone cutter, you might think to yourself, oh, it must hurt me, there's a little chainsaw on it, and it's gonna cut me right through in the butt. When we get on it, you can see, oh crap, it doesn't do anything. Wait, I need to go into survival mode. See, it does literally nothing, and this is because this is just a model, and it doesn't have a hitbox or anything, so that doesn't really matter. Now if we look over here, see all these textures, these are the ones we have today. But there also used to be older textures which were removed 5 years ago in 1.14. But we can actually get them. If we go on options and then to resource packs, we can see these two right here. I'm gonna choose the programmer art and turn it on. And upon doing that, you can see we have the old textures. Although the contrast on them is way higher. It only applies for like the old textures. If we grab here, you can see it still has the modern texture, which is because these are textures after 1.14, which didn't have an old version, which is why they don't appear. If you look at this painting, you will obviously shove yourself into it to find a secret entrance. But that's a little bit too obvious, so a way to make it more difficult is to put 2 trapdoors on these sides. If we now shove ourselves into it, it's gonna be way harder to enter. We have to hit a good angle, which will let ourselves get through very well. Now here, I'm gonna introduce you to the mace, which is a new weapon added in 1.20. Now when we normally attack the golem with it, you can see it doesn't really scratch it. We can hit it several times and it will not die. But if we fly all the way up here, now upon landing on upon landing the hit, you can clearly see the golem lost most of its health upon the attack. Let's just finish it. Rest in peace. And there are several enchantments to it, but you can do your own research on that. Lastly, if you look at this, go walk over it on survival mode, these magma blocks, you'll obviously take damage. But there are 2 ways to avoid taking damage when walking on it. The first one doesn't require anything. All it needs you to do is crouch when walking over it. As you can see, I don't take any damage, which doesn't really make sense, but I'm not the rule maker. The second option is using Frostwalker boots. Upon walking on magma, you can see I don't take any damage. And the third and last option is taking a fire resistance potion. Magma literally burns you, but if you have fire resistance, you can't burn, which is why it doesn't take damage, which is why I don't take any damage. And that was everything I've got to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, because I really put in a bit of effort to make these videos. And a subscribe would really be appreciated if you want to see more content. Alright, and I'll have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.